Are you listening?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We know they spend them budget, influential spending. And if I catch you for that, I'm on my shell. I want to be that wallet. Formation, I just a
You know, interestingly, we've all been playing together in the same church for about 8 years, and personally, I've always had in mind, you know, to be part of a movement, part of a live band, you know, that would do it differently, you know. And I remember a particular Sunday after church service, you know, I walked up to DJ Rombi and I said, you know, this is what I've been having in mind, you know, and I wanted us to start something, you know, a live band that is, you know, different, unique, you know, that will stand out and just do things differently, you know, when it comes to live, you know, performance. And, you know, interestingly, he had same thing in mind, and he was like, you know, he's been thinking about it for a while now. And that was it. I spoke to him. He then brought in Barrister Ken and brought in drummer boy Stanley.
Prior to that time, we used to be in school together too. Stanley and Roy, and then we would have meetings where we would just sit down and watch concerts, you know, together and just fantasize and just wish that we could be on certain stages. So when the opportunity came, it was just timely, and then everyone was on the same page. So it just coincided like that.
I give you quelque chose de léger, lis tout. Mais chez toi, mon petit dés, ce qu'il faut. Encore répéter, for me, baby, boo. Ooh la la, move a little closer. Nothing you do with it, take my little so. You shot, you they look a little sober. I get the Hennessy with just a little soda. Beaucoup d'alcool, de la bonne musique et beaucoup de films. I am having the time of my life with some ladies that are dressed to kill.
I think one of the major challenges we faced was acceptance, because we're bringing something new into the industry, something new into music generally. Not that it's not been done before, but it was just a twist to what people originally knew. So it was hard for us to get acceptance from industry people, especially because they were the ones to just provide us with shows and with endorsements and gigs to just keep us going, because it was not only the fans that we needed to please, because the fans, they were only just, most of them, they keep us going, they motivate and encourage us, but that motivation will not pay bills and stuff. So we needed to get acceptance from those who had this money to give to us, or those who had the platforms to us to show this gift that we had.
CC, your body banging, oh CC, your body calling, oh CC, oh CC, oh CC, don't leave me hanging, oh CC, your body banging, oh CC, your body calling, oh CC, oh CC, oh CC. Oh girl, make it calm down, I am the man now, make you know from Nicki Minaj now, sure. Gospel on the beat, praise, sing song. Wizzy baby.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, I must say.
It's Tunde that carried us.
Yeah, yeah, we actually came by road.
No one would bring the car.
No,
we came by road.
We came by road.
We had to stop.
We moved our things.
Somewhere
Most of our things by road.
I
forgot to.
Tunde now.
Does it have like when they come accuse us from?
No.
But you guys remember, before we relocated to Lagos, like we've been coming to Lagos for shows.
For shows, yeah.
Yeah, you know, big shout out to Maven Records, by the way, because I mean, Maven Records, Don Jazzy gave us, you know, a listening ear. I remember Access Maven concerts, that was in 2015. When we were literally 6 months old, you know, as a band, and he said, guys, come and be the official band for Maven concert. You know, and they flew us into Lagos and went. Then after that, you guys remember the following year, Tiwa brought us in for Giddy Fest, you know.
Dr. Seed brought us in.
Yeah. Baby fresh on the beat and it's killing them all, of course. It's killing them all, of course. Robos, casca, robos, casca.
Spells on the beat. See what's savage on this one. You see.
The one I can remember now was when we were having a performance and the laptop we're using. See, he's even laughing. The laptop we're using just it fell down and of course our music had to stop and
Gospel said play.
Gospel was like play, you know. And yeah, it was really embarrassing. That was one. Then I think that happened like twice, right?
Yeah.
It happened like twice. For me personally, I was really like, who is the Akan in this band? Like, who sing? Who sing?
When this guy fell off the drums.
Honestly, I was not going to say that. I remember. I was not going to say that part.
We just heard, we weren't hearing drums anymore.
I was doing a drum solo. Like I was doing a drum solo, and all of a sudden I just saw myself on the ground. Like.
I'm taking over you.
Gospel on the beat, easy baby.
I see you, baby.
Listen me now.
I'm taking over you.
What have you done to me? You're taking over me. What have you done to me? I be them send you.
Sierra.
Sierra.
No, actually, something is cooking.
Something is actually cooking.
Yeah. But in Nigeria, personally, and I think my brothers share the same view. We're big fans of Wandeko. So we haven't really played, with him on the same stage like where we perform together. So it will be, a great delight, to jam with him on stage,
In the summertime, I feel alright. We're going on until the morning lights. For this party, no they fronting. Bring your friends, good, bad, and naughty. It's going down tonight. Somebody's going down tonight. No fear. All of the bottles we pop in is guaranteed.
Well, we already have like 2 songs out there. We have 2 songs out there. We have Blessings, where we featured Praise, Peruzzi, Koli, who else? Yeah, just 3 of them. Then we have another one, Ronam, where we featured Davido and Peruzzi. And hopefully, of course, we intend to put out before the end of the year, right? Yeah.
hopefully. We can just mention a few, milestones, like what DJ Rombi spoke about earlier on, that acceptance. So far, so good. Not to be arrogant, but when we say we're alternate sound, at least we feel like 3 out of 5 people, especially within the industry, get to know, okay, I know alternate sound, because that was a major challenge. So for us, we'll count it as an achievement, because it wasn't easy,
No kissing, babe. No touching, babe. No kissing, babe. And don't call me babe. No kissing, babe. No touching, babe.
Well, personally, I believe my brothers have their own views. A lot of people always used to ask, and they just mention different names. And this is what we say to them. The truth about it is, this fight is not against ourselves as musicians. So there's no competition. You know why? No single band can service the industry. Right now were on Arise TV. So if there's a show going on or happening right now in some venue, we're not there to play. So if we leave this country and say travel to America for a gig, and some artist out here in Lagos wants to host a concert on the same day, we won't be available to do it. So even if you have 100 bands that do exactly what we do, the sky is big enough for everybody.
So I am looking for this. He's looking for my lover. She got the dollar. She dey wear design. She say give me assurance. Assurance. Give my baby assurance. Give my baby like.
Get to, release our body of work, keep on with our concerts and expand, grow to bigger venues.
Yeah, shut down Wembley, shut down O2
O2,
Theater,
yes.
shut down America, shut down Dubai.
I'm telling you.
Shut down Singapore. Just shut down Buka. Shut down Buka.
Fabu is the madman, but who are meant to take the action? Excuse me, I beg your pardon. This your story, not the hard up. And this your Fabu is the madman, but who are meant to take the action? So I say, wait on, sir. Wait on, sir. Tell them, say, wait on, sir.
I think I'll change the time of which event starts. Not having, because I think our music is good. Our music has grown, so I don't think I have anything to say. Maybe it has to do with how artists perform on the, but I'm just important about artists starting their shows early so they can give their best. So there's not always that hurry, because sometimes we might rehearse with all, might spend time rehearsing months and weeks for an event, but you now start late and then there's not enough time for you to give out the much you've rehearsed. So you now start scrapping things. I wish we can start our events earlier and give out the much we've rehearsed for. And
Personally, I think there's still the disparity between bands and artists. There's still that gap. Artists are they put in a lot of work. No disrespect, but there's still that divide. I look forward to an industry where we have where it's that gap is no longer obvious. That's just what I think.
For many years with the dancer, back then that shit was the cocoa. Now you got the form of the mode. Crime man just
yo, number 15 Stretch Mark, alternate sound music director, DJ, and pianist. And you just watch 10 questions in 10 minutes with alternate sound on Arise 360.
Are you listening? 6, 5, 4.